Welcome back to another Three Bourboniers. This week we are coming at you late with the latest Midwinter Night's Dram, Act 11, Scene 3.
We live up north. Give us a break, okay? It takes a while to get up here.
It's fair. Stern but fair.
Yes.
Historically, another bottle we love to review.
Yes.
We've done the 9, we've done the 10, we've done the Encore.
Last year was...
Which I have a bone to pick about the Encore.
Last year was meh.
And
not bad.
We ranked it in like our top whiskey.
We did.
Year, like
the
a bunch of
Encore, though.
idiots.
The Encore.
No, I think it was the other one.
Was it the regular?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's the Encore that we ranked.
Now we look like idiots.
We don't know. We're just guys.
What
with
do we know?
A bottle. So Taylor, tell us about Midwinter Night's
So this
Dram.
is, like Ethan said, Act 11, Scene number 3, 49.3% alcohol. I mean, yeah, what more is there to say? It's a blend of straight rye whiskeys finished in port barrels. Really nothing new from any other year.
High West.
High West.
High West Distillery, out in Park City, Utah. This guy's been there, says it's beautiful.
I'm going again in August.
Apparently we gotta go visit. But the big thing about this, right, is that we paid how much for it?
$127.50.
$127.50.
And before you continue, thank you, Chase. You're the man.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Chase, again, if you follow the channel, you know Chase's name has popped up a few times. Thank you, Chase.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
So the big discussion around this bottle is the increase in distribution,
Yes.
or in amount of bottles that have been created. So last year there was rumored to be around 115,000 bottles produced. This year there's about $190,000 bottles produced,
Yeah.
which is roughly a 64% increase. So
That's a lot.
a lot of people are actually talking, when you compare this to other allocated releases, can this really even be considered an allocated release?
Right.
Because of the amount that they're producing. Another interesting thing that goes along with that is the price, right? So the price in 2018 was around $90, and now this bottle averages around 130 to like 150, depending on where you buy it.
Yeah,
and even more, right?
Yeah, and even more
There's
if
guys who are like, I'll pay $250 for it.
Two.
so they're increasing the distribution and the amount of bottles that they're producing, the production, and then they're also increasing the price. So it's just, it's very interesting to say the least.
The quality better be on par. You know, like
Well, we're gonna find out.
if this is really good and you're producing more of it, good on you. But
Can have
As-
the opposite effect.
as history has shown us with recent years, things have not been getting better. They've been trending the wrong direction just because, I don't know if it's just because, right, mass production, which this seems to be following the trend.
Yeah.
We got to produce a lot more of this stuff. And we can charge more for it.
So I will
Prove me wrong.
say, before we get into it too, last year they released the Encore. And there was all this hype about the Encore and what was it? And
Is it going
why
to
are they
end
doing it?
Midwinter?
Is it
for
going to
good?
end? For
Yeah.
a while, we thought it was the end of Midwinter Night's Dram. Obviously, that's not the case. That was finished in white something, like white port finish.
Yeah, it was some kind of white
have it
wine.
up there.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So anyways,
It's different.
this year, no Encore.
No Encore.
It's really weird because it's not the end of the series. Also,
Well, it was a 10-year anniversary. That's why they did the Encore.
yeah, but like, you don't like. Shouldn't there be an Encore?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I mean. What is
don't know.
Encore?
Yeah,
Well, they did
Encore-
Act
like,
1.
There's a meaning to it.
It was
right?
Encore Act 1 too, so clearly they're gonna do Encore
So anyways,
Act 2.
that's
right?
there's some confusion around that
Who knows?
for me as well. Like,
Yeah.
why call it the Encore? Why not call it like chapter? Or, you know, something. I don't know. So yeah.
So 58.6 proof?
All right, well you got some good proof.
Or sorry, 100 or no, 98.
Cork pop?
98. Oh yeah, 49 point.
Mathematicians here.
Oh, not bad.
That's pretty good.
ASMR.
Bourbon ASMR.
While he pours, thank you guys for checking us out. Please like, comment, subscribe. Love to hear from you guys down
That
below.
color is interesting.
What do you think about Midwinter? Let us know. Stick around for our Try Buy Deny, where we say whether or not this bottle is worth its hefty price tag of $130 plus. So check it out.
Okay, that color is interesting because I feel like it's been
We got
a little more red in recent years.
you
No?
got the 10 up there.
This is
It's almost like
heavy wine.
It seems red. I mean, I felt like 9 was more sweet bready. 10 hit more of the hard, bitter wine. Like it tasted harsh, like harsh red wine.
it kind of tasted like you were drinking wine finished in whiskey almost. Or like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like it was like the opposite.
Yeah, so
very tanniny and like
too much of a wine finish, I would say, in the last one. Which I don't know how they achieve that, because that's actually crazy to have too much wine.
That nose, I feel like, is
Oh, whoa.
pungent.
It is very pungent. I mean, at 98 proof,
Yeah.
it's... I don't know. I feel like it kind of noses maybe a little bit even hotter than that.
I think so.
This one seems a little sweeter.
Little bread on the nose.
Hopefully this is more in line with 9.
I'm getting like candied, like cherry drops or something, like in a bowl, like candied.
Yeah, I'm getting
gummies or
maraschino cherries with like
It's a
some
boozy
kind of
cherry.
caramel glaze. Oh, one of those moonshine jars with the cherries in it. It's exactly what it smells like.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of dessertiness. Not, I don't feel like not as much as the 9.
Maybe like a hint of like ice creamy.
There's not really like any... It's not like powdered sugar or anything
No.
like that.
I'm not getting a whole lot of
It's like... It's mulled baking spices. It's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really like not cinnamon, but like almost the feeling that like you have cinnamon
That's
in
a
your
good.
nose
Yeah,
or
that's a
something.
good. That's a good way of saying it.
I don't get a lot of oakiness on this. That wine kind of masks it. It's a lot of like vanillas and the other bourbon notes, but
Do we have any idea how much this is aged? Probably no age statement on it. I would guess. It is a rye, so that baking spice
I don't think so.
is definitely there.
It's the rendezvous rye, right? Finished.
Yeah.
That's essentially what this boils down to. So
Maybe a little more transparency with your 125 price tag. Or 130.
I always like they put little. Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that we sleep, we dream. I messed that up, but whatever.
what is that? The term is escaping me. What is that? Like I don't know. Very aromatic, like scraps of wood and potpourri.
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 Yeah, I think that's it.
Maybe that's what you're getting.
It's kind of,
You're getting some aromatic woods, huh?
yeah.
Well, I think it's time we jump in there.
Oh, guys, I'm actually kind of nervous because I feel like if
I'm like
this,
delaying.
If
I'm
this,
delaying.
I'm gonna be honest. If this
I'm
one lets
very
me
anxious.
down, I'm gonna be very, like, hesitant to buy like next year's. Like
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
but okay.
Don't plant any negative thoughts like the Remus 7 in your
I'm not. I'm gonna give it a
Let's
fair
go for
shot.
it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Not where I thought that was going.
Still,
all.
still finishing. Whoa, whoa. Still going. Still going. Still trucking.
Roller coaster?
I don't know.
Ethan's roller coaster. Okay, I will say on that first sip, it took a bit to get going. At least, I don't know, for you guys. I took a sip and I'm like, where is it? Okay, there it is. It's starting
This
to
is
get more
the
potent.
most unfront of mouth bourbon I've ever had in my entire. There is literally nothing
It's
until it
all
touches
on the back.
of your tongue.
Yeah.
There's nothing in your mouth. There is no mouth burn.
I'm liking this. No mouth burn.
It's literally just it
Well,
goes
so
juice and then burn down your throat.
I mean now I'm like I let it sit on the tongue for a little bit.
It's you
Let it go back and forth,
salivate.
and now it is like very peppery.
Right?
It's hot pepper
It's-
and it's got a
Wow.
jalapeno pepper on it to me.
It's got
Very
spiciness.
very heavy wine influence.
It is. It seems more balanced though than last year. Last year was so like bitterish, harsh red wine. Where, like, this is so crazy because you drink it. You, like I said, you don't really taste a lot of things, and like after like 4 or 5 seconds, I'm just salivating. Like it just, like all that flavor starts to come through.
Yeah, I would
I
agree with
feel like I ate a piece of black licorice and then washed it down with a swig of Cabernet. That's what I'm getting.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you're getting some like
There's
anise
like some
up front.
anisey seed.
so you're probably getting like the licorice, anisey stuff from
Right.
the whiskey, and
Right.
then you're really getting that like
yeah.
that wine influence on there. So
It's like I was chewing on that and I just like swigged it down with a.
It's very.
I do see the pepperiness though. It's kind of like that jalapeno because jalapeno, you get the heat, but it's not overwhelming. It's just
Yeah.
like a little bit of poking.
yeah, just a little. It's a little tingly on the tongue. It's not from the proof or anything though.
No.
it's directly from
It's all
the-
flavors
the-
and spices.
from the rye whiskey.
That wine is that like wine feel is scary because I feel like I could polish a half of this bottle
Yes, it's
and not know I'm drinking whiskey.
Right, I'm
that's-
right with you. It's almost like it's buttery smooth too. I mean, like
Great
I
texture.
got like butter flavors there even.
Yeah, it's very
Very textured.
just soft. And
We're gonna
silky.
have to do a blind with all three. Well, even maybe throw an encore.
Throw an
just
encore for
fun.
sure.
Might as well.
Midwinter Night's Dram blind.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not getting a lot of the cherry that was on the nose.
No.
It's more of like the wine finish with kind of the spicier, peppery.
There's really not a lot of fruit on the palate at all.
No.
is there? Of any kind.
No, yeah, that's very interesting. This was not the direction I thought it was gonna go.
Mine's tasting almost nutty-ish.
Getting a little nut.
Yeah.
I don't get any nut. I don't taste any nut.
I'm quick to taste the nuts.
Mitch can get a nut.
Careful. This is a kids channel. Okay?
According to YouTube,
Yes.
they always ask every week we
Is
post.
this for children?
Is this for children? Yeah, we're drinking whiskey for children.
Yeah, for ages 12 and under, of course.
I don't know. This is very interesting to me.
You don't seem sold.
I don't know where I'm at yet.
I'm sold.
Is this better than... Okay. I mean, should we not talk about if it's better than previous ones until we do Try By Deny, or should we
We'll
discuss
talk about it quick right now. What are your thoughts? What are you thinking?
I think I like this better than 10. But I can't remember the encore for the life of me right now. But I don't think it's better than 9.
Okay.
I think 9 has more of the gingerbready, that side of it.
Baked goods, like dessert.
Yeah, it's more of like the baked goods, and this is still towards the wine, but they did a better job with this one, where it's like a little more balanced, a little sweeter.
I think you're right. I
So-
think 9 is more balanced. I think so. To me, 9 it doesn't do like nothing jumps out at you. It's all kind of well blended together.
Yes.
And very like even keeled. This to me is like you said. It's like sucking on like an anise type of like licorice, something like that, and then just like washing that down with
wine. Yeah.
basically a port barrel wine.
That
Like,
wine
that's-
finish is nuts. Like it comes in full force.
I know what I am now.
But is that a bad thing?
I'm just
That's
thinking.
the thing. Like I don't.
So
think
here's
it's a bad thing.
well.
Let's
Should we get into it?
let's do Try By Deny.
Okay, I'm gonna go first.
All right.
So I will say initially kind of leaning towards a try. And
All right.
reason being, we don't know exactly how much of this is MGP, right?
Yeah.
But we know some of it is. And if you've been watching the channel at all, you know that we've been complaining quite a bit lately about MGP juice.
Yes,
And
it's everywhere.
how various brands are using it. Remus 7, we were hating on. Penelope, one of Mitch's kind of new fun projects, has been great because they've been finishing it.
You guys are great.
So the reason I'm now a buy is for that exact same reason of why I was leaning towards a try. It's because this is taking MGP
And doing something.
And it's
and doing something
different.
with it, right?
Yeah.
And that's the whole point.
Yeah.
So
good point.
they're taking a gamble exactly like we've been requesting. They've been doing it before we were doing this, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's a finished MGP with some of their stuff, and it gives you a different experience. And it's going to be different every year. So
Yeah. Special batches, different.
with that being said, so I'm a buy. With that being said, I do want to continue to monitor the situation.
Yes.
And are they going to keep tacking on 10, 15, 20 bucks? Are they going to release 250,000 next year? Because if it's getting to a point where you're just going to be able to find it on the shelves, that kind of removes some of the excitement and fun. And also, why are we going that route? There's variables to why that could be happening. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm at.
You want to go?
All fair takes. Yeah, I can go.
All right.
I'm a buy on this bottle.
Nice.
To me, this is way better than last year's. I think it actually rivals 9, the first one that we ever
Yeah.
had.
I
think
see
it,
that,
I think it
definitely.
rivals Encore. I enjoy the flavors that come out of this. I really enjoy how heavy the wine influence is. I think a lot of times, sometimes there isn't as much wine influence in bottles that are finished, and it's just like maybe they throw it in there, take it out, it's a finished bottle now. So I do think it's a little interesting that they're increasing the volume so much in terms of production. That kind of does take away a little bit of it for me, at least the excitement of finding one of these. We have seen a couple of them now at this point that we were able to purchase. We decided to only get one. But I think that this is fun whiskey. I think that like Ethan said, they're finishing it. It's MGP finished, and that's what we're asking people to do. It's a fair proof at 98.6.
Hits above its weight.
Awesome. It hits above its weight.
Yeah, it's definitely hotter than that.
Definitely. I don't really have any problems with it, and it's a bottle that I kind of want to collect now each year and have a nice like set of them to try, especially during like the winter season. So I don't know. I'm a fan of it.
Still a good winter whiskey.
Yes,
Definitely.
I'm a buy it. If you find this bottle, don't pay over retail for it. Pay $125 for it. That's about what it's worth.
So you're saying if someone saw a 10 and an 11, you'd be like 11 all day, or
100%. 11 to me is way better than 10.
Way better than 10.
Way
so
better
10
than
is
10.
like down here, 9 and 11.
And I like that comment of like 130, right? Because you're gonna
yeah.
But like beyond that, I don't think I would spend 150 on this. I wouldn't spend
probably not
anything over that. So
no, I mean it's MGP juice. We don't know how old it is, and it's finished great.
You're getting at exactly what I'm.
It's almost 100 proof, so there's a lot of water added in there too.
So I'm on the thinnest ice humanly possible of a buy. Now, this did impress me. I think it's really cool, like that. It's like all kind of on the back of the tongue, and it's and they brought it more towards the sweet, and I like it. However, you're starting to do things that make me like
nervous.
not even nervous, but like almost not wanting to support you, because you're doing like I'm just being honest, like you're producing more bottles, which we're not stupid. You're probably putting more MGP on this because you're not producing that much more Rendezvous Rye. You're not doing that much more whiskey. So
on their own.
Yes, on their own. Which means you're putting more MGP on this.
It's a slippery slope.
The price is increasing. You're still watering this down.
We don't know the age of the whiskey.
We don't have any transparency. Like, you need to start delivering on a few of those, or
to justify the price.
Especially if you're going to keep increasing the price, you got to do something.
I'm curious if sales are down this year.
It's still good. If you're like on the fence, because last year I would say buy this one, but just be careful.
Yeah.
With like going forward, if they keep, don't let them. They're like that kid who's like, yeah, what's up? Give me your money, and then like the next day they just punch you and take your money, and you're like, all right, this kid needs to get his ass kicked. Like,
where are these kids?
Yes, just be careful.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
Last note I'll throw in about High West is this was historically one of my more beloved brands.
Yes.
And they ran a campaign over the summer that I personally didn't agree with.
Yes.
I can't speak for you two, but my whole thing is like, just do good bourbon and like leave politics out of all this stuff. This is supposed to bring people together and not divide them in half. So when you said thinnest of ice, that's how I'm feeling about the brand. Like
the brand in general.
I'm still a buy, hovering near a try on this, and I think it's great. And I want to continue to buy Midwinter Night's Drams for the short term. But just if they go down a slippery slope of doing some more things in a certain direction, I'm out on the brand completely, and I'm not going to support them. So that's where I'm at.
Just make some good whiskey. Make some transparency. And
please raise
the proof on this. It would be freaking awesome.
We're easy to please.
Just you have 190,000 bottles. Raise the proof and knock out like 50,000. Just raise the proof. Raise the proof and knock down the bottle count. Make it a little more rare.
On top of that.
And oh my gosh, everyone would be going wild. You hear this is 120 proof.
Yeah, that's not a bad point.
Gosh.
That's a very valid point for sure. 100%.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Have you tried 11? What is your take on 9, 10? Did you have the Encore? What's your favorite Midwinter? Did you like this year's take? Are you going to support them? Let us know in the comments down below. But yeah, thank you for sticking through the whole video. We love you guys. Appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe. There's going to be a video popping up here.
Yep.
Click it. It's going to be awesome. And we'll see you on the next one.
All for one and one for all.
Cheers.